Hello everyone, PallyTime here. Welcome back to the A through Z series. In today's video, we're taking a look at Maiev, a character who I have played a total of 4 games on since her release in June 27th of this year. 2 of those games were yesterday, and oh man, she is hard to play. Holy crap, she is hard to play. She is currently sitting at a... what was her, hold on, lost my notes. She's currently sitting at a 47.4% win rate, but has a 13.8% popularity. So people are struggling to play her, but people are not shying away from playing her. She is ridiculously difficult, as far as I'm concerned, so I'll try to do my best today, but Orphea's in the game now, so we might be screwed, boys.
None shall flee my grasp.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in the Towers of Doom with a really weird team comp. Maiev, Orphea, Abathur, Junkrat, and Zeratul versus Genji, Orphea, Illidan, Abathur, Zu'Jin. At level 1, we are going to go for the Bonds of Justice. Each tether applied to a secondary target of Umbral Bind permanently increases the Bind's pull damage by 15. And this continues to stack throughout the course of the game. Umbral Bind is our W ability, and it gives us a cleaving auto attack. When that auto attack cleaves, it's going to attach a tether to some of the enemies that we hit, and that tether does allow us to pull those targets back if we are so inclined. Now, we are a melee assassin. Let's go ahead and go this way, boys. We're a melee assassin that requires a lot of babysitting from healers normally. We're really squishy. We don't have a healer. We have an Abathur, so maybe he'll take care of me. Hopefully it works out. Melee assassins typically are high-risk, high-reward characters, but here's the problem. If you don't know how to play them, then you don't get much of a reward. You know what I'm saying, boys? Our Q ability... I missed my Umbral Bind because he dodged it. Damn. Damn. Our Q ability is a skill shot in the shape of a moon. I don't know why that's important to tell you, but it is. If we hit 2 people with it, with this really weird shape here in the middle, if we hit 2 people with it, then its cooldown's reset. Almost. I think it goes down to a 1-second cooldown, and then we can throw it out again. Let's try to get an Umbral Bind here, boys. Brought him back. You're welcome. Yeah, let's try to dodge the damage here. He might re-engage. One of our ways of protecting ourselves is with the Vault of the Wardens. Leap into the air, becoming immune to hostile effects for 0.75 seconds. We can do this every 13 seconds to completely avoid all damage in an area, which I hope I don't have to tell you is pretty strong if you're able to use it effectively. Now, the issue is that I probably won't use it effectively. I want to engage here. We're going to wait. We're also going to pick up Blade Dance here. Did she not push up? She's playing smart. Okay. I'm just trying to roam around and be the best ganker that I can be. We might have to be a little careful here. We're okay. We're alright. I'm gonna head back one more time. Not having a healer is gonna make this game really difficult for me, boys. Excuse me. Since our 24-hour stream, that was insanely successful. We raised $64,000 to help sick kids.
Let's go.
I've gotten pretty sick again. I'll spare you the details, but ooh, it has not been pretty. So I guess I should wait for him to try to use his own mobility to get away there. I can still poke at these guys and make sure that they don't re-engage over here. It looks like we did lose bottom though, because no one was down there. It was just Illidan versus Abathur. So I'll try to do a better job of soaking, I guess. Try to do a better job of being all over the map. Less of a job of being all over the map, and more of a job of taking control of one area. Pretty likely that Illidan has gone to a mercenary camp.
Let's go.
I might ping for a top hat and see.
Sequences augmented.
Hey, bud. Nice. Beautiful. Good job, team. Good rotation. That was great. We are going to go for the Bonds of Corruption. I haven't explained our E ability yet, have I? Our E ability is the Spirit of Vengeance. It throws out a shadow clone of ourself, and then after any time that it's deployed, we can teleport to that shadow clone. So that's kind of our mobility. You may wonder why I haven't been talking about Maiev's patch notes at all, like how she's changed since she's been released. Quite simply, that's because she is just weaker in every way. She has longer cooldowns, lesser durations on certain buffs or debuffs. I mean, higher mana costs probably. I don't really know. She's just been nerfed in every fucking way. She is the weakest version that this character has ever been. Oh, we're dead. That's what we have now. The weakest version of Maiev we've ever seen in the Nexus is what we have right now. That being said, she's still an incredibly effective character in the right hands. Since I started working with Heroes Hearth Esports, I've got to see some pretty fucking good Maievs. Now, this enemy team looks like they haven't responded to this bottom lane at all. Good job. Even if he dies here, I think that death would be worth.
The Raven Lord will not keep me from this realm.
Your failure was soon.
Now, if Zeratul dies here, that's not worth. Okay, our quest isn't doing too well. I'll admit, not doing too great, but that's okay. We have plenty of time to catch up with that. These guys are pushing in. I don't really want to engage on them. I'm just trying to make them think I want to. Also, I don't know why my bind didn't work there. There we go. I was going to say, that should be a pretty easy quest deck. Her W is actually a really interesting ability because it displaces the target no matter what happens, right? Like, do you need to go in melee range to make it work? No. Like, you don't need to run the person. Okay, I guess that statement didn't make any sense. Do you need to run away from the person to make it work? No, not really. Most of the time, all you need to do is... Damn, nice ult. I didn't even know we were level 10. I'll pull him this way. See how I'm displacing him? Even though I'm not actually proccing the ability. Simply by moving, we got him to go where we wanted him to go. Right? We pulled him down here, which is what the ability would have done anyway. But because he was trying to avoid the damage of the tether, we displaced him anyway. Because he just walked right the fuck down there. Do we want containment disc this game? Do we want containment disc? I'm kind of waiting to see what... Oh, Might of the Nerazim. Okay.
And so they return.
Okay.
Capture the altars quickly.
I'm not really committing to this too much. I'm just kind of delaying. I think I will go for containment disc. Containment disc is not normally picked, but when you got an Illidan on the enemy team, I feel like it might be a little necessary. Pulling him back. Actually pulled him out of Maiev's ult. My bad. So we'll go ahead and activate that containment disc, so hopefully Orphea can get away from the Genji. She's kind of back in range at the moment, so she needs to be careful. Why didn't my fucking W work? I think I got her killed too. I don't know why my W didn't work. Maybe he deflected it? I didn't think that would matter. Maybe he was behind me and I hit a minion? I'm not sure. Like I said, not a Maiev player. Still kind of figuring all of this out as I go. Like I said, containment disc is not the normal pick here. I just wanted to remove either Illidan or Genji from these fights. I thought that would help out quite a bit. Containment disc is a skill shot with a 50-second cooldown. You have to first land the skill shot and then activate the ability to put someone in a stasis. So it's basically a one-person void prison, right? Nice kill. I need to work on my quest more. We're not getting any value from that. So basically removing someone from the fight for 4 seconds. I believe when that came out, it was a 6-second cooldown, so that has been lowered just a tad.
rise again, heroes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We'll go ahead and put him in there.
Yes, send his servants to their
Buy our team some time to come engage.
double kill,
Dodge some damage. Tether him back.
triple kill.
Nice!
on to the next target.
Boys!
Another
That looked like I knew what I was doing!
Before it is too late.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna go for the Phantom Knives grants armor. I don't think I'm casting Phantom Knives enough. So maybe this will be a nice reminder that I have that ability. So all this will do is give me armor whenever I cast the ability. Nice and easy. I don't know why he's so much faster than me there, but he was. Friendly team wants to take over this mercenary camp. Sounds great to me. This has actually been a really close game so far. Really good game. Both sides have so much lethality, right? It's just a bunch of assassins versus assassins, so gotta be careful. I'm gonna head right behind this guy. Try to anyway, but he's gonna use his mobility to get across the map. We hear the hunt being used. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that, and the enemy team may be pushing the bottom lane right now.
Done.
So I'll head down there and try to make something happen. My problem is, like, I'm only hitting my direct targets. I'm not going in on that.
Let none survive.
Most definitely not going in on that.
To do.
So this talent, whenever we land Phantom Knives on a hero, we're going to get 5 armor up to 20. I believe it used to stack up to 30. That may not be true, though. Like I said, I didn't bother writing down any of the nerfs or buffs for Maiev because there weren't any buffs and everything was nerfed in some way. So if I tell you a duration, if I tell you a stack percentage or a maximum stack, just assume that it was nerfed at some point. Zabither's actually been doing a great job of healing us as much as he can.
I'm glad to have
The triple objective is coming up. It's coming up. Let's clear these out. No mines for you. Genji looks like he's engaging on somebody here. I don't think there's too much I can do. Just go let them go.
to do.
I'll let Orphea channel,
The altars belong
and I'll contain.
With you.
Oh, the hunt! Get out of that! I have a talent to pick. I fucking know, okay? I fucking know.
We have much work to do.
I think I played that pretty perfect. Oh, man. We're going to go for Armored Assault. If we have any kind of armor, our damage is going to be increased by 20%. Of course, if we're landing our Qs on the enemy team, that's going to be giving us that damage bonus. Boss, probably. Come on, team. Go for the big boy play. Go for the big boy play. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I seem to be the only one interested. Come on, team!
We have much work to do.
Okay, you gotta tank it. Junkrat's just fucking standing here. Come on, bud.
Have my thanks. Need your
Nice. What a power play that was. We got every objective. And took the boss. Nice. Good job. Good job, good job.
I have opened a tunnel near our core that leads to the battleground center.
Okay, I actually really like Containment Disc. I've never taken it.
My heroes shall have this.
I've
gift
always gone
as
for the
well.
other one. Okay, boys.
Do not
God, where's my
let
phone?
them
It's
take
fucking with my
our
speakers.
towers.
There we go.
on to the next target.
There we go. See if we can engage here. See, why didn't I get a secondary tether target there? He's oh, 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 oh. Now, the containment disc is a little different from the VP because you can't cancel it. Once the person's in it, they're in it. But as he was coming in with the hunt, while he was mid-flight, I hit him with that. Wow. Dude, containment disc is good. Holy shit. I mean, I'm sorry. This is disgraceful. I have barely stacked my quest up at all. Like I said, not a good Maiev player, but holy fuck. 4 members of the enemy team dead.
Go!
That's going to be GG.
Altars fall into the Raven Lord's talons.
Wow. Pretty decisive game, to be honest with you. It was close there for a little while. But man, when we pulled ahead, we pulled ahead.
Victory!
Holy crap. So that's Maiev, I guess. This build is pretty set in stone. There are a few deviations you could do here and there, but I think most people do go for this one. Containment disc is usually swapped out for, what is it, Vault of the Wardens? Which allows your team to set up for wombo combos. I went specifically for a build that would remove members of the enemy team that I thought were a threat. But if you want to combo people together, Warden's Cage, that's what it is. Warden's Cage is pretty good at that. It sets up an area that enemies can't really walk out of too quickly. So if you're able to jump in and get an Umbral Bind off on several members, you can pull them back into a Warden's Cage, and then also proc your fucking Q a ton on them too, because they'll be stacked up in one spot. I hope this was at least a little eye-opening to the potential of Maiev if you've never really seen her or played her before. But she could certainly be played better, don't get me wrong. Up next, we have 65% win rate himself. He may have been nerfed in the last patch, I don't know. But I haven't played him much either, because his win rate's so high and it's disgusting. Take care. See you guys next time.